Hello, welcome to Spade TV. It is another episode of the Health Tuesday. And in today's episode, we are going to look at migraine. I know you know migraine to be just a normal headache, but you know there are so many things that involves in getting migraine. Yes, you don't know. That is what we are going to dissect and learn about today. So before we go into today's video, let's go for a quick commercial break from Sunbest Healthcare. When we are back, we'll take a look at migraine.
Hello, Abusiafo. But Sunbest medicated powder. Now, on your form. Hey, say when a man in swans one years is you. Never good out at all. About cough, I'm a what so.
Or
don't. It's what's now I'm why you say. A crow. Take a career, a yam, a crow, a juniper beaboso, and only Sunbest medicated ointment, a beb wow.
My possum, to me.
Who when Pedro be onya meant na ho ma honam ya enwu wanim ase what posso complaining na et so betwa koto Sunbest herbal balm ye from mama Sunbest products edutwem
Obenya Sunbest products our pharmacies any herbal shops at to phone friend 0551 907 393 FDA agidwadi enkratoya yatum.
Welcome back from that quick commercial break. Now, first question I want to ask you is that, do you know migraine is actually a neurological disorder? Yes, something that deals with the brain. But Mayo Clinic describes migraine in a different vibe altogether, and that is what I want to read to you. So, Mayo Clinic now describes migraine as a throbbing headache on one side of the head. It says that migraine is a headache that causes severe throbbing pain or pulsing sensation, usually on one side of the head. It is often accompanied by nausea, vomiting, and extreme sensitivity to light and sound. Migraine attack can last for hours to days, and pain can be so bad that it interferes with your daily activities. You can find the definition when you just log on to mayoclinic.org. They will explain everything to you there. But let's look at the neurological side of it. And you know what? I am not the one to explain it to you. According to a video that has been brought up by the Association of Migraine Disorders, they have taken their time to break everything down for you. So let's take a look at the animation.
This animation is brought to you by the Association of Migraine Disorders. Migraine is not just a headache. It's a complex neurological disease that impacts more than 1 billion people worldwide. You can learn more about migraine at www.migrainedisorders.org.
To sense our world, your nerves send electrical signals to and from your spinal cord and brain. Sensors throughout our body collect information about our surroundings. This information is sent by signals to our brain through a series of nerve cells. Each electrical signal is carried from one end of a nerve cell to the other using passageways called ion channels. Charged particles, called ions, pass through the channels along the nerve, which helps generate the electrical current. At the end of the nerve, the signal moves to the next via chemicals called neurotransmitters. Communication with the brain occurs via pathways and nerve centers at the base of the brain, called the brainstem. The brainstem helps control sleep, heart rate, and breathing. Migraine is a disease where one or more parts of this communication system does not function properly. Many sections of DNA, called genes, program ion channels, neurotransmitters, and other structures that support these nerve pathways. In some with migraine, inherited changes to genes, called mutations, can cause the communication system to become hypersensitive. Most mutations do not directly cause migraine, but, in combination, may explain why there are so many forms and symptoms of migraine disease. These mutated genes affect the function of other parts of the body. As a result, people with migraines may also have anxiety, depression, epilepsy, hypothyroidism, irritable bowel syndrome, pelvic floor pain, fibromyalgia, Sjogren's disease, and others. Each attack typically has 3 or 4 phases. The typical phases of a migraine attack are prodrome, starting hours before a headache, aura, headache, and postdrome. Prodrome includes subtle symptoms such as yawning, fatigue, or moodiness. Experienced only by some, auras may be short-term visual changes, such as flashes of light, zigzags, or blind spots. Auras can also include numbness, confusion, vertigo, or even muscle weakness. Pounding headaches may occur on only one side of the head, often lasting 4 to 72 hours. Other possible symptoms include light and noise sensitivity or nausea. Finally, during postdrome, a person feels like they have a hangover, which lasts another day or 2. Migraine attacks are often brought on by specific stimuli or triggers such as increased stress, weather change, too much or too little sleep, or certain foods. Since it may be a cumulative effect of several triggers, avoiding as many known triggers as possible can help reduce the number of attacks. It is important for treatment planning to distinguish migraine on the basis of frequency and character of attacks. Less than 15 headache days per month is episodic migraine. 15 or more headaches per month is chronic migraine. Each year, about 3% of those with episodic migraine become chronic. This worsening of symptoms may be due to changes in hormones, as well as cumulative effects on the nervous system from years of migraine attacks. While migraine is rarely deadly, it is an invisible disease that can steal years of quality time. For more information about migraine, visit migrainedisorders.org.
Yes, so that is what basically migraine is about. Migraine can be treated. So if you start feeling all those symptoms that were mentioned in the video, just make sure that you are getting closer to the nearest health facility so that you can also get treated, because the brain, is the battery of the body. So if your brain stops working, I don't know how you are going to go about your daily activities. But no, let's still head on to Mayo Clinic and also find out some symptoms and how migraine can actually be treated. So you can have constipation, constipation, I don't know, but constipation, yes, you can just have that chance where the metabolism doesn't just work out well and you wouldn't be able to excrete. You have mood changes from depression to euphoria. So your mood can just swing just like that. And when something like that starts, you should know that you should be getting prepared to have migraine and you have to treat it. Now, food cravings. If you are someone who doesn't like food and you start craving for so many foods at a time, or you lose cravings for food at all, you lose appetite, just know that you have to go to the nearest health facility and get checked. We have increased urination. You will think maybe you are having a prostate problem, but it is actually not prostate. It is migraine that is giving you a knock on the door to say that, shall go and get yourself checked. We have fluid retention and frequent yawning. You can also have weakness and numbness in the face or one side of the body. So one side of the body, can just go numb just like that. And it will just know, or you will just know that you are getting migraine. There's difficulty in speaking, vision loss, pin and needle sensation in one arm or the legs. Meaning migraine is a whole lot of attacks that has come together to form that neurological disorder. There is a postdrome when to see a doctor. Migraines are often undiagnosed and untreated. And that is one thing that you should know. So if you get regular signs, you should visit your nearest health facility. If you visit mayoclinic.org, you will see all these things there. And also, the Association of Migraine Disorder have also stated everything in the video that was just played. So I hope that you take your health serious. I also take mine serious, so that one day we'll all live the life that we've been dreaming to live. I hope this video you find it useful. Like it, share to someone so that they would also find the benefit that you have found. Follow us at Spade TV on all social media handles. YouTube, make sure you subscribe and tap on the notification bell, and also on Facebook, like our page, so that as soon as a new video is dropped, you'll be the first to get it. My name is Mabran Tianapo, and this episode was brought to you by Sunbest Healthcare.
Hello, Abusiafo. But Sunbest medicated powder. Now, on your form. Hey, say when a man in swans one years is never good out at all. About cock, I'm a what so. Or don't. It's what's now I'm why you say. A crow. Sakakarere, a yam, a crow, a juniper de aboso. And only Sunbest medicated ointment, a bebwao.
Maposu, Nihuna to me.
Who when Pedro be Onya, men's na home man ya and who ni masi. What possible complaining na at so betra. Koto Sunbest herbal balm. You're from Mama Sunbest. Sunbest products, a trim.
Obenya Sunbest products, our pharmacies, any herbal shops in name. To phone friend 0551 907 393. FDA, I did get the